Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jessica Harrington. Tonight on the Now Bakersfield, Kern County Public Health reporting another local death from the flu. What officials want you to know as we head into the peak of flu season. Plus, new year, new you, right? We take a look at what one study is saying is the best diet if you're looking to lose weight in 2019. And how hundreds came together all to help make one World War II veteran's birthday wish come true. That's all ahead on the Now Bakersfield. Chris?
Topping our lineup here on the Now, going to the car repair shop, that can be intimidating. We have new information about which places you can really trust. And you may be trying to save money this year. You probably don't want to cut back though on the big stuff, maybe take an annual vacation. We have why saving money may be easier than you think and the places where you can save hundreds of dollars. Also, if you have gift cards that's lying around, maybe to places you don't really want or use, well, we're going to show you how you can exchange it for cash, even travel points.
Well, it's been a deadly flu season here in Kern County. The Department of Public Health says a second flu-related death has now been reported. The Now's Tori Cooper spoke with health officials about the impacts of the virus and how you can protect yourself and your family.
The flu is picking up speed, according to public health officials.
We became aware and we confirmed the second death in December of 2018.
The first flu death happened in November in Kern County. The health department would not give more details about either death, including how old the people were, citing privacy reasons. But today, officials reiterated their messages about the importance of the flu shot.
So it is not too late to get your flu shot. We're coming off the holiday season. We've been around a lot of folks. When you're around folks, you just need to remember the basics. Wash your hands. The flu virus lives on surfaces. It lives on your hands. We're touching our faces. So, good hygiene, really think about that. If you are sick, stay at home.
According to Michelle Corson, 3 other Kern County residents were also in the intensive care unit for flu symptoms in 2018, but survived. The Center for Disease Control says 36 people have died from the flu in California since September of 2018. In this CDC influenza surveillance map, Kern County is also towing right below the line of regions with elevated flu activity. CDC says the most common flu virus in our state this season is influenza A H1N1 PDM09. And according to Corson, Kern County is not yet in the clear.
Flu season is upon us, but it can last far into the year, even into April and May.
According to this local graph from Kern County Public Health, between 2013 and 2014, Kern County saw the biggest spike with a total of 11 flu deaths. They say if you are feeling flu-like symptoms right now, it is important to wait until you feel better before getting a flu shot. And they say if you've already had the flu, it's unlikely you will get it again this season.
We don't know how serious the season is going to be. That's the thing about the flu. It is unpredictable. So it's the best thing to arm yourself and your family.
Flu symptoms worthy of medical attention, according to officials, include consistent severe fevers, chills, a residing cough, and the sooner you get treatment from your doctor, the better off you will be.
When you're going into the heart of flu season, protect yourself. It's just too important.
For the Now Bakersfield, I'm Tori Cooper, 23 ABC News.
And the new year means new higher prices on hundreds of drugs. An analysis by the company RX Saving Solutions says on average, drug prices rose over 6% on New Year's Day. Allergen hiked the prices on more than half of the drugs it makes, some by nearly 10%. The drugs that saw rises range from medications to treat Alzheimer's to eye drops. The start of a new year is all about resolutions, but adults aren't the only ones setting new goals. Kids can too. Parents can help their kids make some smart plans for 2019. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, New Year's resolutions for kids should be age appropriate. Preschoolers should focus on forming new habits like cleaning up toys and washing their hands. Kids up to age 12 should think about increasing their activity and drinking more water. Teenagers should consider healthy eating habits and ways to manage stress. Today is National Personal Trainer Awareness Day, and whether you're clueless about how to begin your fitness journey or you just need to be held accountable, a personal trainer can help you reach your health goals. Also, studies show you have a much better chance of sticking to your exercise and weight loss routines if you have a PT. Now, this is their busiest time of the year, so if you're really serious about that resolution to get fit, talk to a personal trainer today. If healthy eating is one of your New Year's resolutions, the Mediterranean diet may be the plan for you. It's heavy on vegetables and fruit and incorporates plenty of olive oil, whole grains, and lean meats. New rankings from U.S. News and World Report listed as the #1 diet plan because it's the healthiest overall and easy to follow. It's associated with lower rates of diabetes and heart health. The research links the Mediterranean diet to longer lifespans. U.S. News and World Report evaluated 41 different diets on factors like weight loss and the diet's effectiveness against diseases. Chris?
We start this now news feed with a week-long meeting for Roman Catholic bishops that kicked off today in Chicago. This retreat's about the church's sex abuse scandal. Organizers say it's going to focus on prayer and reflection, not policy changes. Well, some lucky travelers here. Airline Cathay Pacific says that it's going to honor some airline tickets that were sold at a pretty steep discount. We're talking $16,000 tickets, first class from Vietnam to New York. They were online for $675. It is unclear just how many people lucked out with that deal. All right, well, Chipotle wants to help you with your New Year's resolution. Today, the chain's saying that it's launching what it calls lifestyle bowls, a way to fit different diets that people may be trying out. Well, going to the car repair shop, that can be really intimidating. There are ways, though, to make sure you get a fair deal. Here's Now's Annie Taylor breaking that down for us.
Part of why we're so intimidated by repair shops is we just don't know if we're getting a fair price or if we'll get good service. So Consumer Reports looked into what type of shops we can really trust. They say independent mechanics are who you'll have better luck with. And that's because customers are more successful at negotiating with independent mechanics versus the big box shops who often have a set price. So if you become a repeat customer, that's likely to pay off later when it comes to the labor cost to repair your car as well. Another way to save is by haggling, and don't be ashamed to do it. On average, it can save you about $100 or more, and you'll have better luck doing that at a mom and pop shop. Also, make sure to ask some questions, especially about the parts your mechanic is using. If they're using the parts made by the original manufacturer, that's going to cost you more. You can still get the same parts made by other manufacturer parts from salvage yards that can also get the job done. And the one piece of advice that'll save you a lot of money in the long run is fixing a problem as soon as you see it. If you keep using a car while it's got a defect, it could really turn into a bigger problem that can cost you even more money.
All right, Annie, thank you. Let's check back in with our lineup here. And saving money this year, it actually may be easier than you think. We have places where you can save hundreds of dollars. We're going to fill you in on that next. You're watching The Now.
Connect is the director of policy with the Joyful Heart Foundation, a nonprofit fighting to get the hundreds of thousands of backlog rape kits sitting on evidence shelves tested to clear more cases. But why aren't they being tested in the first place?
One of the biggest factors is because rape is not prioritized as the violent crime that it is. Unless somebody asks for that kit to be sent forward, such as a detective or a prosecutor, it could sit there forever.
Connect says money and resources also play a role. Reports show many of the cases are being suspended instead of closed, which means the case stays open. But that's changing slowly.
We just had a big win in New York State. The governor just signed a bill, the Sexual Assault Survivors Bill of Rights, that allows survivors, among many other things, to know the status of their rape kit.
During the 2017 legislative session, the Joyful Heart Foundation helped pass 17 bills in 15 states to push rape kit backlog testing, a major step towards justice. And Connect says they're not done fighting.
So it's really important that we make sure that every single rape kit that's been sitting on the shelves for years is taken off the shelf and is tested now, and that going forward, every single kit that is collected is tested in a timely manner.
For the Now, I'm Nicole Vowell reporting.
Meanwhile, we want to switch gears to a much lighter note. A special birthday wish has come true for a World War II veteran and Purple Heart recipient in California. Dwayne Sherman recently turned 96, but he didn't feel like celebrating. Many of his friends have died, and his daughter says most of the mail he gets these days are bills. So about a month ago, Sherman's daughter made a public request for people to drop a little something in the mail for her dad, and people responded big time. Sherman has received about 50,000 birthday cards. They're from all 50 U.S. states as well as 10 other countries. He also got a visit Sunday from 10 U.S. Navy chiefs from San Diego who talked with him about his military service. January is National Teacher Appreciation Month, and one local museum wants to show their love for the educators here in Kern County. So for the whole month of January, the Kern County Museum is offering half off general admission for all teachers in all grade levels and their guests. That means it's just $5 to visit the 16-acre Pioneer Village and the Lori Brock Discovery Center. Teachers must bring proof of eligibility, such as school or district ID, along with personal identification to get the discount. And one of the biggest fundraisers in Kern County is gearing up for another event. Give Big Kern is already prepping for 2019, and this time they're looking to include more local nonprofit organizations. They'll be holding a special workshop to help those organizations learn how to take part. The first workshop will be held at the Kernville Chamber of Commerce on Thursday, January 17th at 3 p.m. Just head to our website, turnto23.com, for information on Give Big Kern and how to take part in those workshops. The fourth annual Give Big Kern fundraiser is happening May 7th of this year. All right, well, let's take a live look downtown at our rooftop camera. It looks gorgeous out there, and today was a beautiful day, but we've got some changes in the weather on the way, right, Allison?
Oh, yeah, changes are on the way. The first storm of 2019 making its way into the county this weekend, but before that, we are going to be feeling above seasonal temperatures through Friday. So we are feeling that already today with a high of 55 degrees, right on track with normal for this time of year. Low earlier this morning, though, was down to 31, so it was very chilly, but those lows are going to be moving right on up. That's all due to high pressure that's dominating over central California. That's going to cause temperatures to be in the upper 50s here in Bakersfield as well as Lake Isabella with those sunny skies. 53 as a high in Tehachapi tomorrow. But unfortunately, as temperatures slowly increase, so does that number on our air quality index. We're going to be in the moderate range tomorrow with an AQI of 98, and there is no burning unless with a registered device. So temperature is going to be jumping up to the 60s on Friday, looking to be the warmest day of the week. Still holding on to those 60s on Saturday, but that's when we are tracking that system moving into the county, bringing rain Saturday, continuing to the early morning hours on Sunday, looking at a slight chance on Monday as well. But that system actually could be bringing some snow to the higher elevations. We'll be seeing that down in Fraser Park as well as in Alta Sierra. They are going to be open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week. And then we're tracking a second system moving into the county next Wednesday. The Now Bakersfield will be right back.
to become one that would allow human composting. This is where remains would be given to families as soil because it's better for the environment. Well, someone having a good start to 2019, that's for sure. A Mega Millions jackpot winner sold at this convenience store, Long Island, New York, matched all the numbers in the New Year's Day drawing for $425 million. Well, this year, going to put some New Year's resolutions to the test. It's Girl Scout cookie season. Yeah, officially kicking off today, and you want to look out for a new one this year, caramel chocolate chip. All right, well, most of us probably spent a little more than we wanted over the holidays, so saving money in 2019, for many of us, that is on the to-do list. Then now's Annie Taylor with some unexpected items that we can cut back on to save hundreds this year.
Instead of canceling your Amazon Prime membership or cutting the cord, there are simple ways to cut back and save. One thing we all hate to do is wash the dishes, but when it comes to drying the dishes, reach for a dish rag instead of paper towels. Getting rid of those disposable items altogether this year, you'll save a lot of money because a 4-pack of dish rags at Target, $4. But a paper towel roll that you go through once a week, 99 cents. So save yourself $52 a year. Usually when we leave our house, we are in a rush, but before you leave, check your thermostat because money could just be slipping out of your pockets and you didn't even realize it. Depending on the season, turn it up a few degrees or turn it down a few degrees, and you could be saving a lot of money on your utilities throughout the year. When you hit that afternoon slump, so many of us grab a snack or maybe a pack of gum or even a soda from the vending machine. But before you do that, you should know that $2 a few times a week adds up to about $300 a year. I bet if you unlock your phone right now, you have quite a few apps you've downloaded. Well, that's fine and all, but how many of them do you pay for? This year, stay away from the premium versions and stick with the free ones. Some of those apps can cost $5 a month just to use. If one of the apps you've downloaded is a coupon app, I love saving money. But just remember, don't use the coupons that make you buy something you don't need just to get a savings on the item you do. If cutting back on all these items is a little overwhelming, just choose a few of them and see how much money you end up saving. For the now, I'm Annie Taylor.
All right, Annie, thank you. And look, January also really the month to score some meal deals. Chipotle offering free delivery when you order $10 or more. You do need to order online or on the chain's app, and you want to do it before Monday the 7th, so that's next week. Pizza Hut offering 50% off pizzas that are ordered online. This deal goes until next Tuesday next week, so that's the 8th. And Taco Bell offering free drinks with any purchase. Just need to order through the app. This deal goes until February 1st. So you're saving money, but if, maybe losing weight is your thing this year, that kind of not really going to help you. But those aren't the only deals because some fitness products like treadmills, ellipticals, bathroom scales, all of those, really good time to buy those right now. If you're also trying to eat at home more often, that'll save you a couple bucks. Food processors, they're on sale this time of year. And hey, if you've been looking to get a new TV, you could find some good discounts this month on those. All right, well, cell phones that cost more than $1,000, they're here to stay. And we really only have ourselves to blame on this one. Now, when the $1,000 iPhone 10 came out back in 2017, it outsold every other Apple device week after week. So other companies like Samsung took note. Its Note 9, that's going to run you $1,000, same as the iPhone XS. Now, analysts say since we keep buying them, we can expect that price, or even more than that, to become a new normal. All right, well, stealing a bike, not the smartest decision, but man, if you steal one from in front of a police station, that is next level. Check out this video right here. Police say a man in Oregon trying to steal a bike, and you can see exactly where he's doing it at a police department. So the officers inside, they saw that what was going on right outside, so they stepped out, and you can see an officer confronting that man with a taser and arresting him. All right, finally in our lineup today, you might have a few gift cards laying around the house after the holidays that you don't really know what to do with. Maybe there are places that you don't really go to. So why not exchange it for cash? We're going to show you how you can even exchange it for travel points. We're going to show you next when the Now continues. Remember the big Equifax data breach back in 2017? Millions of Americans' personal information exposed. Well, Equifax, they took steps to make its systems more secure, but not much happened when it came to oversight, but that could change when Congress gets back to work. House Democrats say that they're going to be focusing on protecting people from these types of breaches, like holding credit reporters to higher cybersecurity standards. Well, this time of year, you might just have a bunch of gift cards laying around that maybe are to places you don't really go, you don't really want them, don't really know what to do. Well, you can actually exchange them for cash, even travel points. Now, if you want to do it in person, try a Coinstar kiosk. Those are usually at grocery stores. All you have to do is choose the gift card option when you go to a kiosk. You'll have to pay a fee, which varies on location, but hey, you're getting free money after all, so still worth it. Now, if you'd rather do it from home, several websites will exchange your cards for cash. Card Cash gives you two options. You can get cash in exchange, and you can also trade your card for another one that you actually want. And in some cases, you can actually get more money than your unwanted card has. Now, there are sites like Cardpool and Raise, which also offer cash back on cards. If you really want to travel this coming year as well, your gift cards may be able to help you make that happen, because United Airlines will turn some gift cards into miles. Now, you need to be a Mileage Plus member, and you need to have at least $15 on one card for United to accept it. $25, that'll get you 670 miles. $100 will get you more than 2,600 miles. Now, the best part here, you can exchange as many cards as you want. Millions of people are battling with addiction every day, and many of them are doing it alone. But a new type of gym that's opening up across the country is creating a community and offering hope to get through that struggle, and they're doing it for free. We're going to take you inside tomorrow here on The Now.
Coming up tonight on 23 ABC News at 11, a man accused of killing a police officer was in court today, while several others accused of helping him evade capture went in front of a judge here in Bakersfield. We'll have the latest developments and much more tonight on 23 ABC News at 11. In the meantime, though, we are tracking some weather moving through our area. Beautiful today. Looks like it's probably going to be beautiful tomorrow, too, huh?
It is going to be just gorgeous and warming up. So average for this time of year, 55 degrees. We'll be nearing 60 on Thursday, Friday, and holding on to that on Saturday. But we are tracking the first system of 2019, bringing rain across the county. Actually, tracking some snow chances as well. That would be overnight Saturday into the early morning hours on Sunday. So Alta Sierra will be open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Looking at some fresh powder on the way. Going to be so nice up there. A little bit chilly, but really not too bad, especially if you're skiing.
But we get that little heat wave, so to speak, just before it. Totally works. That's going to do it for us here on The Now Bakersfield. We'll see you back here tonight for 23 ABC News at 11.